What's up, everybody? Welcome back to High Quality Trades, the channel where I give you my highest quality trade setups in the market. Today, 100% free. Holler at your boy. If you're new here, this is the channel where we go over the highest quality stocks in the market, meaning only the top stocks with the highest market caps make the cut. So if you're ready to make the highest quality trades of your life, like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Okay, first up, we got the SPY on the daily time frame. Today, the SPY closed at 553.78. It reached a high of 556.74 and a low of 553.28. We were negative 0.16% on the day. Now, let's drop down into the 4-hour time frame and get an intraday's perspective on what price is doing. Let's bring up my lines. Okay, guys, so it does look like we're retesting our ascending trend line here, which is not a good sign. If tomorrow morning we open up below the 550.57 level, that looks like we would be headed lower, down to 543.59. And we would be breaking out of our price channel here. It would put price lower down towards 534.44 in the coming days. So I am seeing some bearish momentum coming into the market. So we're going to have to see how long it lasts. The MACD is just barely starting to curl back over. So that was a short-lived bullish movement. And it does look like we are possibly headed back down tomorrow morning. So let's see what the morning price action brings. Okay, now on to the triple Qs. It does look like we're breaking out of our broadening wedge pattern here to the downside. So it is a bearish signal. If we just take the opening and move it over, it does put price reaching lower down towards 448 in the coming days to weeks. So we're going to have to see ultimately how this plays out. But we're getting some bearish momentum now in the market. If we cannot stay above the 473.28 level tomorrow morning, then yes, that does put price reaching lower towards the 465.41 level. This is the bearish scenario. Bullish one, if possible, would be we need to get back above our ascending trend line here towards the 481 level. If we can get back above that, then we would be headed up to 486.99. But leaning bearish, guys, not a good signal. The VIX did curl over for the majority of today, or all day today. We may be resetting here on the VIX, and if tomorrow morning we gap down, then we would be pushing higher on the VIX. So let's just see what happens tomorrow. Let's go over Nvda. Nvda kind of looks to me like it's in a bear flag pattern. I told you guys last week that we had this head and shoulders pattern on the charts that hasn't yet fully filled. So the full completion of this pattern reaches down towards 113. So yeah, I can see actually I have this line still left here on the charts. So that does put price below our support level here at 114.74. So we'd probably be going down to fill the gap here at 110.22. This is the bearish scenario, which I am leaning towards. But if price was able to stay above the ascending trend line here and get back above the 122.24 level, then we could be headed higher up to the 125.30 level. Now that I'm looking at the charts, we do have a gap here that does need to be filled, but the longer it remains open, the bears are in control. So let's see what tomorrow's price action brings on this one. Now, Google looks to me like it has a head and shoulders pattern on the charts that is breaking to the downside today with this bearish candle that we got from earnings. If price can't stay above the 179.92 level, that does put us reaching lower. Let's say if we got a completion of this head and shoulders pattern, it would put price all the way down to 167.10 in the coming days. I'm just not bullish on any of these stocks, guys. So To be proven wrong, we would need to see a giant green candle come in and a bunch of buying. So we're gonna have to see ultimately what tomorrow brings. I don't want to lean too bearish. So a bullish scenario would be if we can stay above the 179.92 level, then we would be headed back up towards 185.46. It is a possibility. So let's see what tomorrow morning's price action brings. Coinbase has fallen. We are getting a little bit of a retracement here. The MACD's just barely started to curl over and create our first purple bar here. So that is a bearish signal. We should at least be headed down towards 251.92. We'll test this level as support. It is actually also coinciding with the descending trend line here from the flag pattern on the daily. So hopefully this level would hold as support tomorrow, but let's see what the price gods have in store for us. AMD is broken below our 152.94 level. There is a gap to fill here at 151.75. Probably will be filled in the morning, but say we gap below it, that is a bearish signal. Definitely be headed down towards the 148.67 level. And then we'll have to see if that holds as support. If not, the next level would be 145.25. That's the bearish scenario. The bullish one would be we need to stay above this gap. If we can stay above the 152 level, then we should be headed back up towards 157.12. Let's see what tomorrow's price action brings. Now, Snow did find resistance at its trend line. So I'm now not so bullish on this one. With all the other stocks, I just feel like maybe this one's going to break down. So what I did was put an ascending trend line on the 1 hour. If this breaks, then that would be putting price down towards the 128.57 level. So it would be a possible good short entry. And then price could go as low as 122.85 in the coming days. There is a gap out on the weekly that would fill at 119.73. So that may be where price is headed. Overall, Snow is in a downtrend, so any bullish price momentum is usually hit pretty hard with selling by the bears. When stocks are in downtrends, usually the curling over of the MACD to the downside, you get bigger moves towards the downside than to the upside. So usually upside's recovery, and then you get a continuation of the trend when it curls back over. So bullish. So let's see what tomorrow's price action brings. And with that, guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching High Quality Trades, and I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Good luck.